Sprinkles if you got them. Jack's Donuts, find a location near you, now.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. This land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Craving comfort fresh food made from scratch daily? Check out Aspen Creek Grill. Located across from Hamilton Town Center and beside the Holiday Inn, we offer family farm-raised premium black Agnes steaks hand-cut daily, creamy pastas, salmon chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Start with our famous powwow shrimp appetizer, and don't miss our refreshing drinks. Family-friendly or a great night out with friends. Aspen Creek Grill. Aspen Creek Grill, Noblesville. Call 317-559-3300.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
All I ever wanted was to feel loved. He said he loved me. My friends told me it wasn't a big deal. They thought he was so cool. But they didn't know what he wanted me to do.
All I ever wanted was to feel loved. You have no idea the kind of pressure I felt to take things to the next level. Things were moving so fast. I was basically the only person in the freshman class who hadn't done it yet. So, we did.
I loved him.
I thought she loved me.
My health class had CPR at school. I stayed after class to talk with the instructor about it. They showed me that it didn't have to be that way.
They showed me that I get to make my own choices.
There is another way.
That's the best thing CPR gives you. Another way. A better way.
A healthy way. Sometimes you don't see it because you're in your own world, but they don't make you feel bad. They talk to you like a real person, and they save kids from really unhealthy decisions. They tell the truth, and they know what they're talking about. So yeah, my life was different. I started to choose the better way.
I honestly don't know where I'd be or what I'd be doing had it not been for CPR.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sports. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you will have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
After the Marine Corps, I was diagnosed with PTSD and became homeless for 15 years. Like a hermit living on the street, I just existed. I came to Wheeler Mission. Wheeler operates on a culture of kindness. Going through their programs reminded me that my meaning in life is to serve God. God set me free from anxiety and depression. Before Wheeler, I just existed, but today I live.
Sprinkles if you got them. Jack's Donuts, find a location near you, now.
Hey conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Nest here at Guerin Catholic High School. It is SRN Saturday night high school basketball, and tonight it is senior night for the Golden Eagles of Guerin Catholic, who come into this one at 8-5. They'll be hosting the Achaeans of Indianapolis Herron, who enter the contest at 1-9. Tonight's game brought to you in part by IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences. Begin your journey today. The Morales Group, building better futures, one story at a time. Bertner Electric, serving greater Indianapolis and the surrounding counties. Piper Logistics, from warehousing to transportation, we do it all. And by Reynolds Farm Equipment, serving our customers and the community since 1955. Great to have you with us for high school basketball. Believe it or not, we're about halfway through the boys' high school basketball season, but it is senior night tonight. 5 seniors being honored on the boys' basketball team, plus they have their managers and cheerleaders. So already we've had a nice night of celebration for all these seniors. Troy Nergowski along with Coach Keith Myers. No doubt about it, tonight will be an uphill battle for the Achaeans. Gone through a few changes. We'll talk about them in a couple of moments. We've been here several times to watch this Guerin team, and they can be very, very good. When that tournament rolls around, they'll be a team to be reckoned with.
I had them last night against Covenant Christian, played very well, beat Covenant Christian at Covenant Christian, a very tough place to play and win, as you very well much know. Back nights, legs may be a factor, but he's dressing 18 young men tonight because of senior night, and he's dressing a manager tonight, and hopefully if things go well, he'll be able to get some action as well. Matthew is wearing the purple suit jacket last night, so he was supposed to be my halftime guest. He came to me right away, and he said, "Hey, Coach, I'm dressing." I said, "Okay, no problem." So we had a lot of fun. This should be an interesting contest because it is very hard as a coach, knowing the record and knowing the history of what Herron is going through, which every coach has done through his career. It's very tough to keep things on the level. But it should be a very interesting ball game. We got a lot of viewers watching because a lot of parents already told me grandma was watching senior night. So
right.
We're excited about doing that.
We'll get more specific on the Golden Eagles in a couple of moments, but as you mentioned moments ago, this is a Indy Herron team that is going through a coaching change this year. Certainly the numbers aren't where they want them to be, but I have a feeling they might have the guy now that they've been looking for that can maybe turn this program around.
I think you're right. Andy Weaver is the coach. He took over 3 weeks ago, originally from French Lick, Indiana. Andy is a retired Army lieutenant colonel, served in our military. He has won 2 Bronze Stars, and if that doesn't give you chills, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Talking with him a little bit about that. He's a retired officer for 22 years. How about this? Former All-State, All-City basketball players at Spring Valley and also Cathedral. He also has a bachelor's degree in history at the University of Indianapolis, which that's not too bad.
Yeah.
And he also has scholarships in other places. So Andy's got the guy jumping out of airplanes, counts out of being a varsity basketball player. Maybe Andy will have to jump him off the top bleachers or something tonight. But Andy understands the situation. He even told me flat out, I watch everything that you guys do. I know what you do. You'll be kind. Our kids are going to be good. In 2 years, this program will be back on top of the map. I really honestly believe him.
All right, we're going to talk more about the Achaeans and also about the Golden Eagles. The Nest is full tonight. The fans are here for Guerin Catholic to see all the seniors that were honored just moments ago, and they're hoping to win their 5th out of their last 6 games and also move to 9-5. More coming up on the pregame show. It's SRN Saturday night.
We really focus on modern application development, DevOps, so automating the whole process of delivering your solution, and cloud architecture.
It's very important for mid to large companies to have cloud partners because you can't possibly have all the talent you need to address the complex ecosystem of the cloud.
We advise them on all parts of their business. And then when things are defined and we see a clear goal, Clean Slate also then goes and does the work.
We have a team that is very passionate about what they do. We love to solve complex problems, and there's a lot of companies out there that will avoid, getting involved in those things, and I think that's why clients like to work with us.
Back here at Guerin Catholic High School, Troy Dergowski along with Coach Keith Myers, the Achaeans, and the Golden Eagles in just a few moments. Coach, a little bit more about the Achaeans, and then we'll break down this Guerin Catholic basketball team. This is a young team. We only have 3 seniors on this team. One of them, I understand, is not playing tonight because he is injured, and that is Nathaniel Mickens, so they'll be shorthanded.
Yeah, and one thing about the Achaeans and about Herron, if you're new to about where is Herron, Herron is on 16th and Penn, downtown Indianapolis. Every student learns Latin. I studied Latin for 4 years in high school, so I could probably...
Good for you.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is good.
And here's this tough thing. They're ranked number 1 in high school in the Indianapolis metro area. They're ranked 3 overall in the state. Every kid on this basketball team is on the honor roll.
Wow.
And every kid on this team also does community service, so they are service-minded. And he said these bunch of kids, they understand. We're not basketball players yet, but we're going to be doing the best we can. I love that about a program.
By the way, Sean Robert Love is a young man who's going to IU on an academic scholarship.
How about that?
Yeah. Ben Newcomb wants to be an engineer, thinking about Purdue and Rose-Hulman. So, yeah, they're very smart.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about...
Which intimidated me when I was in their locker room.
Guys, I'm only here for a moment.
Yeah, give me 30 seconds.
Guerin Catholic, and again, they've dressed a lot of guys tonight. They're anticipating that they'll start the 5 seniors. How much the regulars are going to play tonight is certainly, well, we'll find out here very soon. But after that win last night, they're starting to turn things on.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, maybe some of their starters maybe need a night off as the way they got beat up last night.
Yeah.
There was a lot of physical play last night. And I looked at Jack Cherry today, and I said, "How's your ankle?" "Oh, it's sore." Okay,
I'm still playing.
Let's play.
Yeah. Well, they've got some guys, and last time I was here, I love the way that Robert Sorensen plays. You talk about Camille Chandler, a young man who's always impressive. Josh Holba, the big body down inside. Lucas Parker, who is certainly one of the seniors honored tonight. And then, of course, I've always liked Dylan Morantz, but they got a lot of guys they can really throw in that lineup.
Yeah, one of the things that has always been with Guerin Catholic, their football player, the good football player athlete, plays basketball as well. And I will tell you, if you have to run into Jehovah, you won't get back up because the young man knows how to set picks and knows how to play the game, and he's a big fella. I'm impressed with Bryson Cardinal. Last night played very, very well. I wonder how much time he'll play tonight as well. Could be very interesting. It would be a lot of fun just seeing the ins and outs of this game and how this plays out.
By the way, if Holba sets a screen on you, you better hope your teammate calls out that screen. Otherwise, you could get really hurt.
I would need oxygen.
He is a big fella.
And a stretcher.
Well, and there's no doubt about it that this Golden Eagles basketball team will have a huge size advantage in this one here tonight. So rebounding, if you're the Achaeans, you got to find a way to get some boards.
Yeah, but you play within your system. One of the things I know that Andy's going to try to do tonight is play in their system and teach. And the best way to teach is just to run up and down the floor. You might call all 5 timeouts tonight, and you may get beat by 25 or 30 points. But you're going to play and they're going to understand your system because, they're still halfway through their season.
Yeah.
They have one win. Who knows? Because in the state of Indiana, anybody can beat anybody on a given night, and everybody gets to play the tournament.
That's exactly right. We'll come back. Starting lineups, and the tip-off is right around the corner. It's the Achaeans and the Golden Eagles right here on SRN Saturday night.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at ReynoldsFarmEquipment.com.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Back here at Guerin Catholic High School, we're going to get to the public address announcer for the starting lineups coming up here in just a couple of moments. A lovely rendition of the national anthem just moments ago as well. As we mentioned, the Keans coming in looking for just their second win of the year. Now let's go to our public address announcer for the starting lineups. There you have the starters. Again, it'll be Newcomb, Love, Cozart, Officer, and Yarborough tonight for the Achaeans. And for the Golden Eagles, the 5 seniors, Chandler, Parker, Ferrucci, Sanders, and Shadone. Coach, I guess we could talk about keys to this game here tonight. The one thing the Achaeans are going to have to do, they really got to try to keep this game close, give themselves a chance later in the game.
I've been in a situation like this a couple of times where I know that you just know. You know that you know. And what you just want to do is have your kids play very, very hard. And the most important thing, get nobody hurt.
Yeah.
Play hard, but get nobody hurt. And see what happens. If you're Guerin, you just play your roster. Just play through and see what happens.
In the middle, you'll see Sanders there for Guerin. You had Love there for the Achaeans. It will be Guerin basketball to begin this one here tonight on SRN Saturday. Here's a three-pointer at the top. Good as Shadone gets things started early.
As a senior, you can tell your kid, I hit the first three-point basket at the senior night.
So the early start by the Golden Eagles. You'll see Guerin open up in that 2-3 zone. By the way, this is an Achaean team that we have an early foul called against Chandler. That'll be his first. I was about ready to say it's an Achaean team that's averaging 35.8 points per game. And after the timeout, or I should say the foul call, Ferrucci comes out. Jack Cherry will come in.
We may be done with Ferrucci for the night.
Doesn't seem quite fair, does it?
Nah.
He only got him 30 seconds.
Yeah, he scored.
That was Shadone.
Oh, okay.
Ball turned over. Guerin back the other way. Easy layup at the other end by Chandler. Early 5-0 lead. Good look there at Sean Robert Love. Ben Newcomb, we mentioned he wants to be an engineer. He was back out front near the midcourt circle. That'll be an issue right now for the Achaeans. Can they find anything in that extended 2-3 zone?
And when you have that shot, you have to take it.
And timeout called by the Achaeans. See if this is going to be a 30-second timeout, and it will be. Hey, just want to remind you that Hoosier Basketball Magazine is now in its 53rd year. It is out now and ready for you to receive it. All you have to do is order it by going to HoosierBasketball-magazine.com. You can also give them a call at 317-925-8200. We want to thank Kip Wessner and Hoosier Basketball Magazine for their support at Indiana SRN.
And if you would like me to autograph one, because we're in 142, I would be more than happy to do that.
Do you have a table set up anywhere? Are you just going to autograph it and send it to them?
I'll just go to the city tournament and just sign autographs.
Well, you might want to tell them, because you might back the crowd up a little bit.
Yeah,
So you don't want that to happen.
Standing room only.
I hear you.
Or leaving.
So Achaeans basketball following the quick timeout. Good look here at Love. Behind the back dribble, able to get rid of it. And we've got a traveling call. So that is officially the first turnover there for the Achaeans. You know, you mentioned the head coach there for the Achaeans, and learning how to win is not going to be easy, but he's also got his kids now to believe in the system and buy into it quickly, and hopefully they can make some inroads before the end of the year. But that's not an easy thing to do, is it?
No, it's not. The interesting thing is if they start buying into your system and you just play better.
Nice dump down to Sanders. He gets his first two.
You know, maybe not terrific, but just play better. You start getting better and better. You get a win here or two, and they start believing in your system. I think what Coach really wants to do is start building a system. And that's kind of tough to do, you know, especially with maybe 9 games left in the year. They have to play in the city tournament this week, and they play a very tough Covenant Christian team on Monday night.
Drive in the lane, that'll be a foul. 3 turnovers now for the Achaeans, and Ty Sanders will go to the line.
And we have that city tournament all next week.
Foul was called on number 15, which is Newcomb. That's his first. First team foul, each team now with 1. Sanders, a 6'2 senior, now with 3 points. Student section, they are here in force tonight on a Saturday night.
Well, they knew you were coming.
Yeah, well, they knew it was SRN Saturday night.
Yeah, they did, and they also knew that you were going to wear your neon SRN sweatshirt.
Yeah,
because a lot of them want one of those.
It is nice.
They've been asking for them.
Yeah, I bet they have. Well, it's hard to come by. 9-0 your score. Here's a drive shot. Will be missed as Yarborough couldn't get it to go. Golden Eagles push up the floor quickly. Here's another 3 on the way. Good as Shadone gets his second 3-pointer. He has 6.
He's feeling it.
Full timeout on the floor. It's an early 12-0 lead.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Hey, we do want to quickly mention the one player, the number was incorrect in the program. Miles Officer is not wearing number 11. He is wearing number 2. So we want to make sure we give him credit here tonight.
You know, when I was at Hal, I tried to change numbers every night to see if Coach would let me play.
Didn't work, did it?
No, he knew me. he every night, tonight's not your night, son.
I heard a couple of times you try to, like, put on a mustache, a fake mustache.
Disguise, and it just didn't work.
Well, I understand that.
He told me I could play for the other team I wanted.
Yeah, he was ready to trade you, wasn't he?
He was.
Back the other way for turnover for the Achaeans. Here's another 3 on the way, and boy, I tell you what.
He is 3 for 3. He's filling it up.
Shadone now 9 points. Boy, he strokes it, doesn't he?
He does.
Good look at Officer out front. Kean still looking for that first bucket of the night. And Cherry gets the steal. All numbers right here, and an easy layup at the other end by Chandler. He has 4.
Did you see what Cherry did, though? If you're watching at home, he didn't have numbers. He backed it up, and he saw the lane being filled, and he delivered the ball. Excellent, excellent.
Well, and here's the other thing about Cherry is he really could have taken it himself, but he was unselfish on that one.
I found out today that he gets his athletic ability from his mom.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah.
In fact, the rumors going around, it's been that way for a while.
Yeah, his mom, I hear his mom lights it up. Sorry, Dad. Just stating with the facts.
Well, that's all we do here. You'll never hear any, large tales on this.
No,
this
not
network.
with us working.
No,
I caught a
never.
fish this big.
Yeah,
today.
I know you did. Ice fishing, weren't you?
Yeah, sir.
17-0 as Chandler pull up in the lane. Good. The other thing when you have a game like this, you play really, really loose. And I know you're trying to get your numbers in as quickly as you can because you're probably going to play a whole lot tonight, one of the frontliners. But the Achaeans make another costly turnover. That's number 7. Here's Chandler, short on the shot, faded away on it. We're going to see Robert Sorensen come in for the first time tonight. And also coming in will be Jaden Parker. Now, Parker, just a freshman. He is one of 2 freshmen listed on the roster for the Achaeans. As Newcomb will come out, and he is getting some instruction from his head coach. That is Cozart, only 15 years old. He's averaging 15 a game, but he hasn't been able to score tonight. They've kind of locked him down a little bit. That'll be turnover number 8. Chandler back the other way with the left-hand finger roll. Chandler has 8, and we've got a timeout on the floor called once again. It'll be, I believe, a full timeout as Herron leads at 21-0. We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Tam's Sweet and Savory Cafe. It's a new spot for breakfast or lunch. Ask Keith. He didn't invite us again. Wednesday through Sunday, try their classic breakfast, also their sweet baked goods. They're located in Lawrence. Coach recommends those sloppy joes with pickles that he had on Friday.
Yep. Didn't
take us either.
Yep.
Check out Tam's at 6427 Oaklandton Road, 317-760-1640.
Friday was Sloppy Joe's special, $7.99. You got extra pickles and extra potato chips.
No kidding.
Oh, buddy. No ketchup, though.
No
They didn't have
ketchup.
any ketchup.
No ketchup.
Yeah.
That wasn't a good day for you, was it?
Well, I was upset, but I got over it. The $7.99 price was really happy.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yep.
Here's a 3 from the left wing. Nothing but net for Lucas Parker. 4th player to score now for Guerin Catholic. And so the Achaeans with Officer running at the point. Give it up now to Parker. Parker, they list him at 5'5", and he's just not a big kid right now, but again, only a freshman. Shot on the way, no good by Love. Sanders able to dribble away from any pressure. Pass underneath to Sorensen. He got hammered and will go to the line for 2.
That was a nice little backdoor pass. That was telegraphed all the way to the half-court mark.
Cozart will pick up the foul. That'll be his first. Take another look at it. Wasn't much Cozart could do right there other than fouling.
Every play you see Coach Weaver explaining and talking to the kids. This is the right guy for this job because that's exactly what you need to do. He knows, they know, but I like his attitude about that.
Here is Bryson Cardinal at 6'5", just a sophomore. You talked about how he played last night.
Very impressive last night.
Second free throw good by Sorensen.
He reminds me of his dad. Always on the floor. Got a nose for the ball. He needs to get a little bit stronger, but good athlete.
So a 26-0 lead here in the opening period of play. Parker outside running the point. Cozart still unable to get any points on the board as of yet, and they got the roll on that one, and it'll be Yarbrough with the first 2 points. Baseline drive, and basket good, though Parker went hard to the floor.
Yeah, that's when you cringe if you're Bobby Allen, because you got a big game next week. Buff comes in town next Friday night right here on IndianaSRN. You just want everybody healthy for that game.
So now the Akeems with the basketball. That was Yarbrough who scored the first 2 points. He'll give it up to Parker. Here's a three on the way. That's off the front of the rim by Love. And the putback good. That's Cozart. Cozart, as we said, averaging 15 points per game. Here's another three, the other side, and Shadone does it again. He now has 4 3-pointers, and that's going to do it for the opening period of play. After one, it is Guerin 31, Herron 4.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Tonight's game here on IndianaSRN brought to you in part by Pat Cherry Insurance Agency. We suggest you contact his team for all your insurance needs, family, car, business, or home. An insurance company to serve you. For more information, contact them at 317-894-7000. 31-4 after one. Coach, people that may be watching tonight's game or will watch it later, they say, why would you play Herron tonight? But you got to remember, odds are when this was scheduled, this was a couple of years ago.
2 years ago.
And then they were pretty good a couple of years ago.
Yeah, and one of the things that I always taught my kids, because I coached a Christian school, we played a lot of public schools, you get better. Playing people better than you. Now, you're praying that coaches understand, and I think Bobby understands that you don't want to beat this team 106-7, but you can't tell your kids to stop playing, and you can't tell your kids not to quit shooting, because they're used to doing that, and you've got to play through your game. I had one coach told me, keep pressing, I got to learn how to break the press.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm going, okay. And then my wife got mad at me.
By the way, a whole bunch of new players in the lineup now for Guerin is Andy Herron is in. And that'll be an over and back call against Guerin. That is just their first turnover. Ben Grissom is in. Josh Holba, we mentioned Holba, the 6'3 junior. Dylan Moran's in the lineup, the 6'7 junior. So they'll stay in that zone. Malcolm Howes is in as well. He's one of the two guards up front you see there for Guerin Catholic. We're just underway here in period number 2. Really having a difficult time finding any open spaces in that 2-3 zone. Love able to give it up to the near side, Cozart. Cozart driving in the lane. Holba's there, and we've got a foul call, and we'll go to the free throw line now for the first time tonight for the Achaeans. And they'll call that foul on number 5, Howes. That is just their second foul.
He's got a nice little shake and bake there.
Yeah. Cozart, just a sophomore. Now with 3 points. And as I said a little bit ago, he's only 15 and he's a sophomore.
Yeah.
Second free throw's on the way and good.
And smarter than you and I.
Put together.
Yeah, he's got a grade point average of knock you sock.
Well, you know, and Keith and I both had a 4.0 in college. 1 point for every year.
Yep.
In the corner, here's a 3 short. As Guerin couldn't get that one to go. So the Achaeans back into the half court. This is Love. Love driving down the lane, stripped away. They'll kick it outside. 3-pointers off the mark there by Parker.
Indiana Central, I'm very proud of being there.
Nice pass underneath. Wide open is Andy Guerin. He gets his first 2. Well, your academic career outpaces your athletic career by quite a bit, I hear.
You've been talking to Debbie again. Stop talking to her.
Achaeans again unable to run with the basketball so far tonight. I'm sure they'd love to get some fast break points put together, but right now it's all in the half court. Cozart, fade away, yes. Israel Cozart now with 6 of the 8. Guerin, good ball movement against the zone the other way. Left-hand shot is up and good. That'll be Malcolm Howes with the 3. His first points. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't care who Guerin is playing tonight. I think the way they've been shooting has been pretty impressive.
Very impressive. You know, you come off that big win, conference win last night, feeling pretty good about yourself. You had senior night. And everybody's happy on senior night, especially your seniors.
Yep.
Nice little crowd on hand for senior night.
Love got cut off on the baseline. Good defense there by Dylan Morans. Shot a little bit short.
Next week's game against Brebeuf.
Yeah.
Could be for the conference title.
Here is Holba. Missed it short. Offensive rebound by Guerin, and they'll get it back again. That pass intended for Morans will go out of bounds. Second turnover now for the Golden Eagles. And into the lineup, we have a player that I see is not on our varsity roster unless that's Max Thompson.
I'm not sure. We'll apologize now, but we'll call him Max.
Well, it looks like a 31 on the JV, and he looks like he might be a junior, and he looks like he's 6 foot tall. Nice pass to Holba, layup good.
Unselfishness. Not only tonight, but we've seen him play 4 or 5 times this year, and this is how they play.
Yeah. Yeah, they are able to slow it down. They can run the floor. We've seen the play of Sorensen and Chandler, their ability to get out on a fast break and finish at the offensive end. Back in the lineup is Newcomb for the Achaeans. See him floating Yarbrough in the middle of that zone along with Cozart. Pass intended for Cozart. Ball loose on the floor, and we have a jump ball, and the possession arrow goes in favor of Guerin Catholic.
And it's almost like a hockey change. 4 come off, 4 come back on.
Too many to name at this point. But we'll get him as we go. We do know that Chandler is back in. Ty Sanders in for Guerin, as is Lucas Parker. Shadone is back in, the hot hand that he has had so far. Again, very patient. If nothing is there, they don't really force it. Nice pass underneath. The kick out. Here's another 3 on the way. Air ball, but an offensive rebound by Thompson. Sanders. Kick out. 3 on the way. Nothing but net for Chandler.
I got him unofficially for 11.
And you're officially right. Does that make any sense? You're unofficial and mine's official?
Yeah, I got you.
You're a good man. 41-8. We will see Sean Robert Love coming back into the lineup. We'll also see Vincent Towns come in, a junior guard there for the Achaeans. Ball's last touch there by Ty Sanders. So here are your 2 subs now for the Achaeans as they will bring Officer out.
And again, you see Coach over there just putting the arm around the kid, loving on him, telling him what he wants from the kid. How bad have you ever been beat?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? It's and run a program that I took over that was not good and just try to get him to believe again. It's hard.
106-14. My worst defeat.
Really?
As a coach.
Wow. No, I don't think I've ever been beaten that bad. But sometimes it felt like 106-14.
I wanted to go underneath a rock.
Here's Thompson. Off the glass, no. Offensive rebound. So another chance for Guerin. Here's a 3 in the corner on the way and a miss. Sanders can't get it to go. We've got a rebounding foul on Guerin. That'll go against 31 Thompson if that's him. Y'all look at me. All from identification, Coach.
You're the best. You're the best in the business.
Came from those years in the FBI that I worked.
Yeah.
It's about as good of a story as your fish story today.
I'm speechless.
Your fish down on the ice.
It was
you should
brutal
see
out there.
Well, I was going to say, you should. Wish the fans at home could see how big it was, according to you.
Not big.
About that, it got big. See, it got bigger already. Turnover there for the Achaeans. Here's a 3.
What is that?
I think he intended to lob that pass underneath for Sanders to go up and get it. That's what that was.
Looking down at Bobby Allen, and he's not laughing.
No, he's not. He wasn't amused at all, was he? So under a minute to go here in the first half of play. Kean's trying to get the double figures, and Love will fire and miss. Rebound Sanders. See if Guerin here will play for one unless they get a really good look. Here's who they want to shoot it. The student section is wanting him to take another. That's Kyle Shadone. Sanders back to Shadone, and that's a foul and a little extra shove right there by...
And right away, Coach is right there talking to him.
Kadari Bello is going to get the shove and come out of the game. Yeah, that's one thing. You got to have some character on the floor. You can't do stuff like that. That won't get you a lot of playing time, will it?
No, sir.
Especially with the disciplinarian coach.
Well, he jumped out of airplanes.
Yeah,
Troy.
Here's Thompson. Three-pointer, yes. Max Thompson.
The fans go wild, Max.
3 seconds remaining. Here's Love for 3, short, and we've made it to halftime. It is all Guerin here in the first half as they lead this one 44-8. Chandler with 11, 12 by Shadone, all on three-pointers. They lead the way there for Guerin Catholic, and on the other side, Israel Kozart has 6 points here tonight as well. We will come back, and your halftime report coming up in a few moments. This is SRN Saturday Night Basketball.
The Guerin Catholic Golden Eagles have 2 new sponsors for their webcast this year. Tommy Mascari with Berkshire Hathaway and Dwayne Thompson with Integrity Mortgage Group.
I've been teaching here at Guerin Catholic for 13 years. I've been assistant coach also for 13 years. And I think it's important in today's world that we have young people growing up with the morals and values of faith-based education.
Hello, I'm Dwayne Thompson with Integrity Mortgage Group, and I support Guerin Catholic High School because I'm good friends and business partners with assistant coach Tommy Mascari. And any chance I have to support a Christ-centered education for today's youth, I take advantage of that opportunity and support in any way I can with my time, effort, volunteering, funds, and commercials like these.
Together we soar. Guerin Catholic Sports on IndianaSRN.
Where you're always in the game.
Today, greed, selfish interest, and barefaced corruption seem all the fashion. America needs great men of tolerance who can give honest debate to the great issues of the day. I'm seeing mostly squabbling, men squandering their time, being wolves to one another. Yet, I'm not without hope. We still have Freemasonry. Yes, the same Freemasons that helped create this country have always provided great men when needed. And today, in every city and town in America, Freemasonry is still providing that special place where young men can find their greatness and accomplished men can give something back. Yes, in this time of great hope, it is my hope that America will see that Freemasonry is a national treasure that cannot be separated from our country's future.
I'm Mary. Welcome to Guerin Catholic High School. Many people believe that we're just like any other school, but I'm here today to show you that we're not. At Guerin Catholic, we are family. Now I know that sounds crazy, right? How can a school be like a family? Well, it all starts with St. Theodore Guerin herself. Her charisms inspire us every day. She's been praying for us since before the school was built, before we were even born. On one of her many resting places, it says, "I sleep, but I watch over the house that I have built." As a student, it's so inspiring to know that we have our own saint in heaven praying for us every day. But if you really want to understand what Guerin Catholic's all about, there's a lot more you need to know about us, starting with who we are. Mother Guerin also has some advice for the teachers. She says, love the children first, then teach them. It is these wise words that inspires our teachers to motivate students and look for the best ways to meet each student where they are. You might think with all this love, academics might not be important, but there is nothing further from the truth. It is because of our faith in seeking the truth that we aspire to know all that we can know. But we can't stop there. We have to know how to think about the knowledge in order to make a difference in the world. Whether you need a little extra help or you're ready to be challenged with an international baccalaureate diploma or anything in between, there is a place for you at Guerin Catholic. But we're not just about academics around here. At Guerin Catholic, we are well-rounded. There are so many ways for you to get involved. Obviously, we have sports. We have 21 athletic teams, including swimming. And if you don't play a sport, we're all about supporting those that do. Our student sections are so much fun. We are spirited. And we also have 43 clubs. So if you don't see anything you like, you can start another one. We also have band, choir, orchestra, and theater. We are involved. At Guerin Catholic, there are so many ways for you to discover and use the gifts that God has given you. We are creative. Getting involved in these activities is not just about having fun. It's also about developing skills that help you become a great leader and providing opportunities for you to lead. At Guerin Catholic, we are leaders. Another great way for you to grow as a leader is through service opportunities. There are so many ways for you to share your gifts with others. Mother Guerin says, you will be happy yourself in making others happy. That's what service is all about. By connecting to local organizations or through mission trips, you'll have plenty of opportunities to serve. At Guerin Catholic, we are compassionate. There are so many opportunities to travel at Guerin Catholic, from mission trips to Costa Rica to performing in New York City. We are explorers. You will find the Guerin Catholic community all around the world, working, singing, and learning, all to get closer to Christ. Here we are at our chapel. This is where I leave you. But as you think about your future, I'll give you one last piece of advice from Mother Guerin. Do not give way to uneasiness about the future. Place yourself gently into the hands of Providence.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Back here at Guerin Catholic on senior night, you see the halftime score. I want to remind you tonight's game brought to you in part by Jack's Donuts. They have great donuts made and served fresh every day. Mm-hmm. They have great tasting coffee. Mm-hmm. And you could go to a Jack's at like 9105 East 56th Street or a Jack's in your neighborhood. Is it?
That's my Jack's.
And then again, we don't see you bringing us any donuts. Anyway, Jack's in your neighborhood. Jack's Donuts, the official donut of IndianaSRN.
I didn't get my donuts today either.
But I know I got big popcorn off a student.
I got to thank Aiden gave me some popcorn.
Yeah,
hang on. Here he goes. Aiden, say hi to the crowd.
What's up?
Yeah, Aiden gave me some popcorn. I ran my third box. You know, when I walked in, he gave me two. Yeah. You know, concession lady gave me two, and I ate that one, and then I went in between seniors, and she says, "You want some more of my popcorn?" Dude, I'll take popcorn all the time. If Debbie is watching or listening, I only had one, honey.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Of course, I have really never seen anybody, beg popcorn off a high school kid before.
I didn't beg. He offered.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't threaten him or anything. He said that popcorn looks good. He goes, "Would you like some, sir?" Call me sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yeah. You know who else is sponsoring IndianaSRN? Is Aspen Creek Grill.
Yeah.
You could get gift cards to Aspen Creek Grill. Next time you go out to Aspen Creek Grill, get some gift cards. Try their new powwow shrimp and new fillets out on the menu.
Fillets? Fillet of what?
Steak.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Good stuff.
Well, they're located in Noblesville, so if you maybe tomorrow want to go out to Aspen Creek Grill, and, of course, we noticed the one thing on there, Nick, our producer, and I have come to know already that there are no gift cards coming our way from Keith at all.
It's really neat to have Nick here tonight as our producer. Because there's and I tell you why. Yeah. Nick is so organized.
Yeah.
He would never forget anything. I mean, he got everything in the bag. He set things up.
Yeah.
He even had Jake, who's doing our camera work. He was running the cables and when I got here, they were all done, all set up.
You just sat down.
I did. I said, I'm going to go talk to the coaches. Okay, everything's under control.
I was wondering why you were in such a good mood when I got here.
I didn't have to do anything.
I know.
And here's the thing.
Yeah.
He told me when we get done, I could just go home.
Really?
I love it.
Man. You don't have to help tear down at all?
No, that's you. You are.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
My contract, of course, me being union,
Here we go.
says I only go till the end of the game.
Okay, so it's 44-8.
Yeah.
Let's get back serious. Because of a 36-point lead,
yes,
the Indiana High School Athletic Association has adopted, and I think it was just this year, right? Is that right?
It was the year around last year, too.
Last year.
Yeah.
35 or more. The clock will continue to run. Only it stops on free throws and timeouts.
Yes. So it will be a Kean basketball to begin this third quarter. By the way, any evidence that's left over from this game about Keith's big fish he caught today, we'll make sure we bring that up next time.
It's going to be a busy week of basketball for us.
It is. I notice I'm not working till like Friday again.
Well, because you're on the A team. You got to rest your vocal cords.
Is that what it is? I'm on the 18, but I'm ranked like 9th now this week. That's tough.
Yeah.
Keans turn it over. That'll be number 15.
Again, if you're Bobby Young right now with this league, you play your bench, play your kids. You still, you correct him. I mean, he was not real happy with that error pass. Told the young man that, because you can get bad habits quick.
Yeah.
And that does not happen.
Cardinal. Nice pass inside. Cardinal gets the bucket, his first two. That was a nice, unselfish play again. And that's one thing that now you're looking to do is to get your teammates involved a lot.
Especially you look at it, you ask coach who has not scored this year, who hasn't scored in their career, those type of things. That's real important right now.
Missed shot, but a rebound by Newcomb. Couldn't hold on. Good look here at Max Thompson. So now Cardinal out front will reset it to the left. Grissom stays in the ball game. Nice pass underneath, and once again it'll be Bryson Cardinal. He has 4. By the way, for the Achaeans, they start Jaden Parker, the freshman, here in the second half. And you see again the Achaeans trying to work against that zone. Thompson able to get the steal. As we mentioned a little bit ago, with the mercy rule in effect, you'll see that clock, other than the fouls or the timeouts, it will continue to roll. Boy, they had Cardinal wide open underneath. Another nice backdoor cut, layup good. That'll be Grissom. That's his first 2. Herron will bring back into their lineup Miles Officer, the 6'1 junior.
A couple more things about Andy Weaver, the coach at Herron. He has a master's degree at Gonzaga University.
Go Zags.
And he's got a master's of art and foreign policy at Johns Hopkins University.
Ah.
No wonder he's a genius.
Yeah. So it must be a Zags fan.
I cannot wait to come back and see this program in 2 years.
Yeah.
I really think he'll be doing some great things. We want to thank you for listening and tuning in. Some of you probably will have a habit of wanting to shut this off, but there's a lot of kids that you will get to see play tonight that normally doesn't for Guerin Catholic, and also Herron. They have cleared their bench as well tonight too. And this is what we do for a living, and to promote these kids and athletes. Doesn't matter the wins or losses at this point. Just let the kids play and have fun.
Yep, they will. And Cozart gets number 2. Well, and one thing about Guerin right now, you can kind of see they've had a couple of backdoor cuts they could have used right there, but they continue to work the offense. And that's one thing about it is you now, even if you're Guerin, you're trying to work on some things that you might be able to use somewhere down the line, too.
Especially with the sectional they have, it's a doozy, folks.
Yeah. Well, if you need to hold the basketball, you need to run your passing game, you need to screen and roll, all of that stuff can be worked on in games like this. See, that's a nice pass underneath. Layup good by Max Thompson.
He's got 5.
See, now, when you go to coach that again, that's exactly what I want you to do next time.
With their sectional, I do believe Shortridge is in their sectional. Chittard, Babuff, Guerin, Heritage Christian. I forget the 6th school.
Isn't that enough?
And I think Leadman is in that sectional. So, pretty tough sectional.
That is a brutal sectional. Rebound there by Cardinal. Yeah, but right now their focus will be certainly next week, as you alluded to a little bit ago. Guerin will make a change in their lineup here relatively soon. Thompson working that high post. Now, Thompson not a big kid, but uses his body well down low.
I think Cardinal was thinking about shooting the 3 and said, maybe I would be sitting by the coach.
Yeah, I'm sure they've been told to run a lot of clock right here. And that'll be a near turnover all the way into the backcourt, picked up by Cardinal. Good effort there by Cozart.
While we have this time, congratulations to the Heritage Christian Eagle women's basketball team winning the city championship last night right here on IndianaSRN. Very, very entertaining game.
Yeah,
you guys did a great job on covering that ball game, guys.
Thank you.
Heritage won by 6.
I think you got a foul, do we? Nope, we're going to get a timeout, I believe. Just a 30-second timeout right here. Remind you, tonight's game brought to you in part by Industrial Sales Associates. You know, they've been an electromechanical component manufacturer's representative for Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, and Eastern Tennessee for many years. They say good luck to all the teams during this winter sports season. If you need more information about Industrial Sales Associates, how about giving them a call at 317-546-1900. You just saw that nice screen roll there by Thompson for the easy 2.
You know, we're talking about the end of the season and IndianaSRN again. If you are a owner or operator, or you know someone that has a small business or a large business that would like to help us with our sectional fees, they can contact us at coach at IndianaSRN. We would like to cover a lot of those games, and we get charged for that, and we will be more than happy to promote your business. Contact us at coach at IndianaSRN.org.
Guerin, again, taking some time off the clock here in the third. Again, everything you see right here for Guerin is if they find the open shot, I'm sure they're going to take it just like that. That was a nice roll back down underneath, and Cardinal gets another 2. He has 6. But they use a lot of clock, work your half-court passing game, get a lot of motion in your offense, and able to finish it off with the assist and the points. How about Cardinal there, behind the back save, huh?
I did that once.
Once?
Yeah. It went.
Was it in a game?
Well, it went wide left.
I bet it did. Problem is, I think Keith did it in practice and nobody was out there watching. So we really can't even verify it yet. By the way, the kid you stole the popcorn from just got in the camera. He's leaving.
He wanted to wave.
I'm surprised we didn't get a shot of him over here.
Yeah, we should have.
Yeah. Under 30. We haven't had Nick work very hard tonight. See if we can get him going. Here's a 3 on the way. Straight away missed.
That's his first one.
Yep.
First missed.
Kyle Shadone unable to get it. Had 4 3-pointers in the first half. But he hadn't shot in such a long time. He probably
got cold.
Got real cold.
Don't forget our Piper Logistics player of the game.
At the buzzer, that will do it. After 3, Guerin leads at 54-8.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Tonight's game brought to you in part. I wasn't going to let you go yet. We got to talk about ref reps.
I know, but I was going to do the read.
You want to do the read?
Yeah.
Here.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Let me get my glasses. Ref is designed in a partnership with numerous state high school associations, helping officials to hone their skills and promote unity in the officiating world. Reps is a new official and well-seasoned for the new official and the well-seasoned official. Contact them at reference.com. I want to say hello to David Pierce from IUPUI, who is part of this. They just developed a new program where you make the call now, and it's really, really good. And, we need officials, and if you would be interested in doing that. In fact, one of our old camera guys, Mr. Ellman, Josh Ellman, is now officiating. And he says, it's tough.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I said, well, you're doing third grade basketball. He goes, yeah, but parents are mean.
Well, I hope he didn't think when he got into it was going to be easy. By the way, coming into the lineup now will be Matthew Wagner, who, by the way, is a manager getting a chance to play tonight.
Matthew wore a purple and always wears a purple suit. He told me I wanted him to be my halftime guest. He said, Coach, I can't. I'm going to be playing. He's going to shoot. Go! The bench goes nuts.
1 for 1. He didn't even hesitate.
No.
Now can he play defense?
Well,
why?
That's
we
cool.
want to see if he has an all-around game here.
And again, we're sure this is just so good.
Yeah, that's fun to watch. Rebound, Cozart, put back, no. So do you set him up for another one?
Oh, yeah.
Chandler's looking for him. There he is. Here's another one. Missed this one. So now he's only shooting 50%.
Yeah, don't let him do it anymore. You don't want to shoot 33.
I think he knew he rushed that one.
Yeah.
All right, Keens with the basketball again. That is Love out front.
Nice.
Basket good. That's Cozart. Cozart now with 8. They're looking again as Chandler tried to throw it underneath. Ball on the baseline and a turnover there for the Golden Eagles. That's their 4th. Love down the lane. No. Rebounded by Sanders. Sanders will take it himself. Reverse layup good. How about that shot by Ty Sanders? Sanders was 6 on senior night. Ball is tipped out of bounds. That's a turnover there for the Achaeans.
Nice catch by the cheerleader.
Yeah.
Pom-poms in both hands, still caught the ball.
See, we got a full timeout. It's a full timeout by the Achaeans.
You want a career that fuels your passion for sports and physical activity. IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences offers that and more. You'll have insider access to sports, fitness, and exercise science professionals and learn from faculty with years of industry experience. And with Indy as your classroom, you'll study next to world-class sports facilities, Olympic governing bodies, the NCAA, and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to launch your sports industry career. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Back here at Guerin Catholic High School, 59-10 here in the fourth. Guerin again looking for the win here this evening. And then think about next week. Of course, Herron trying to get things rolling a little bit under their new head coach. And we're keeping an eye on Matt Wagner. Wagner gives up the basketball, and that is Chandler. Here's a three from the top. That's going to be good again by Kyle Shadone.
He is he's 5 of 6.
Yes. Yeah, he missed one, and
he's having a career.
We'll hold him accountable for that one. Keaton's basketball. Good look at Yarborough. This is Love at the elbow. See, Guerin stays in the zone.
You see, Coach, he wants that backdoor play, just working it. Feed that post.
That's Cozart. Got it.
Good.
Cozart in double figures with 10.
They're working on their defensive pressure right now.
Yeah.
I mean, this is great.
And the turnover there by Wagner. That's the 5th turnover of the night. And ball loose, stolen by Chandler. Chandler has numbers back the other way, and they'll just bring it out. Nice reverse, and then trying to dunk it will be Sanders, and he goes hard to the floor.
Kids are going to be kids, aren't they?
Yeah. There's a turnover. Chandler says, come on. Let's get some help down this other way. That is Wagner, and the crowd wants him to shoot it. Wisely stays within the offense. I think he's looking for an assist. Wagner in the corner, no. Yeah, I think he wants an assist as well. Wagner again. Yep. He has 6.
50%. He must be a fan favorite. I mean, you got people coming out of the concession stand cheering for him.
Turnover the other way. And this time a foul call against Cozart, who wasn't going to let him dunk it.
And I tell you what, I love the aggressive play right there. Not my house. Don't you know, you're not going to embarrass me.
So Sanders at the line.
Is he just like 15 years old?
Sanders? Cozart?
Yeah,
15.
Yeah. 15.
By the way, you just saw that three there by Wagner. We have a line change. Wagner's coming out of the ball game. Oh, come on. Give him 2.5 more.
No, that's good. That's good. All the hard work that I tell you what, managers are unsung heroes.
It's a thankless job.
What they do, what that young man did today before any of these players got here is amazing.
And what he does after.
Oh, yeah. And what he does with the coaching staff. Because Danny's down there, Danny's in charge of the gum, but Matthew has to organize it.
Oh.
Because each coach has their own flavor.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't mix that up, though.
No.
Love nearly had that one go out of his hands, and we've got a kickball. Howes is back in. He's one of the two guards along with Ben Grissom.
I want to thank our producer, Nick Lewis, and our camera guy, Jake Lang, tonight. Doing an outstanding job.
You know, Nick was a little bossy when I got here. You know, he was telling me how he's producing this show and basically don't tell him how to do things. Isn't that amazing?
Did you get the 5-page memo?
Not yet.
Oh, maybe you'll have to worry about that later.
He did give me kind of a dirty look.
I noticed that you came in late, though.
Yeah, well, he just talked about the union. If I got a complaint, talk to the union.
Okay. Too bad we're not at union. 1:35 to play.
Guerin this time will undoubtedly pretty much run this thing down to nothing unless they get some kind of a backdoor layup here.
You know, we didn't mention it, and maybe it slipped my mind, but you know, there are parents here from Herron who have stuck with them through this whole entire game and through the season.
Yeah.
You got to love mom and dad. They understand the situation. That's pretty cool.
After that turnover, key in basketball here in the final minute of play. Unable to hold on to the basketball. That'll be a turnover. So on a senior night here for Guerin Catholic, it'll be a victorious one. They had a nice celebration for all the seniors, as we mentioned earlier, and now this team can focus on the rest of the year.
Thanks to both administrations and their athletic directors and athletic department for the hospitality and the help getting us stats and information. And we want to thank you, the viewer, as well.
So final 6 seconds right here. And it's time for us to name the Piper Logistics Player of the Game. And I think that we believe it's going to be Kyle Shadone, who ended up with 5 3-pointers. So Kyle Shadone is the Piper Logistics Player of the Game, and he'll finish again with 15 points. He was in double figures tonight, as was Kamia Chandler. He finished with 11. Israel Kozart led the way on the other side with 10 points for the Achaeans. That will do it for IndianaSRN Saturday. Guerin wins at 66-12. Thanks for being with us. This has been high school basketball in IndianaSRN.